Brought to you by
introduces Yinvestor, a convenient way to make your money work for you. Cusp hash. Select option 7, invest and insure. Select option 1, invest with Momo. Then select option 1, Yinvestor. Finally, enter your PIN to unlock the power of Yinvestor. MTN.
Special good evening to you, investors or investors.
Investors.
It is, of course, that time of the week, and a very special happy and welcome to a brand new month of July.
Definitely.
Officially, by the way, Sarah, we're into the second half of the year 2025.
Yeah, I hope you've achieved those goals, Ronnie, because you set the goals at the beginning of the year and you just never know how much of that you've done. But I hope you've set new ones for the other half of the year and you're going to achieve them. But they can do that by being an investor, right?
Yes.
Definitely. By MTN Momo, you can just dial *165*6# and just choose the investor. You can invest as low as 1,000 shillings. And by the way, you can invest your money and withdraw it any single day, anytime, or even better, Ronnie, you can download the MTN Momo app.
And of course, like we always tell you, the future plans that you want to achieve, everything you want to plan in the future, you begin the planning
Definitely
now.
right
Invest
now.
Enjoy the future. We did invest, and we always invest in so much time and letting you know what happens in the world of sport.
Yeah.
That is why we bring to you MBS Sport Extra. The show has gotten started, guys. I'm with the star.
We've got to get this rolling. But also, you didn't ask me when I'm putting on this Gazelles
Oh yeah,
jersey.
I imagine, by the way.
It's the month of July, guys, and the Gazelles are going to be representing the country at the AfroBasket Championship in Ivory Coast all the way from 26th of July to 3rd of August. And so I'm repping their jersey because they started training. Definitely all these are things that are going to bring to you in the highlights, no?
All the way up, we are definitely supporting and showing our support to
Let's
the
go.
Gazelles. And from us to you, let's get the show started. And of course, in the National Basketball League, that's how we get started with our conversation this wonderful day. I'll tell you, Sarah, never worry. The worst of days do not last forever.
I know.
A Wednesday, yes indeed. Last week, it was a lot of action. Our very own superstar, she's not feeling well, guys. Just that's the only reason. They survived.
Send me some mobile money
They
for
survived.
consolation.
I tell you. But of course, so much action and so much of the results. It was cheers for the winners.
Cheers for me and the teammates, because the KU Rangers were taking on the JKL Lady Dolphins, who are the defending
I thought
champions.
you were going to say we were.
Yeah, we, the KU Rangers, we're in action here at the YMCA, by the way, which is why we are here today, because action continued all the way to Friday and through the weekend. But we did lose that game to the defending champions. It was a close game, but you know what? Those mistakes that you make in the game always come back to bite you. Later on, though, the KU Titans did take on the JKL Dolphins here as well. KU Titans losing that one, but all the games were live on NBS Sport, and that is exactly what we bring to you here in case you missed the game.
And of course, that was for the ladies. When we return, we'll also be letting you know what happened for the men. Guess what? The guys that have been so lethal from the start of the season.
We're going to talk about that. Let us first run it back to Wednesday.
Let's talk about
case
the
you
ladies,
missed
guys.
that. Yeah.
Ladies first.
Ladies first. The JKL Lady Dolphins continued their impressive form, securing a 78-64 victory over the KU Rangers in a spirited National Basketball League clash at YMCA Court on Wednesday. The win propelled the Lady Dolphins to the top of the log with 33 points, boasting 15 wins from 18 games. The Rangers started strong, edging the first quarter 21-19 after Flidaus Namalema's long shot. However, the Lady Dolphins responded with a 6-0 run, courtesy of Agatha Kamada's back-to-back long shots, and took a 5-point lead into halftime at 35-30. The third quarter saw saw Ines Kanyamuneza's back-to-back triples tie the game at 50 all, but JKL finished the period ahead 56-33. Despite a determined effort from the Rangers, the defending champions pulled away in the final quarter to seal a 14-point win. Hope Okello anchored the Lady Dolphins with a dominant double-double, 16 points and 18 rebounds. As for the Rangers, Sharon Chirabo also posted a double-double with 11 points and 11 rebounds, but the absence of head coach Julius Lotwama was keenly felt as the game slipped away late. In the men's fixture later that day, the JKL Dolphins delivered a commanding 71-53 win over the K. Enough to stop the Dolphins' charge. Congrats to JKL Lady Dolphins and JKL Dolphins for their dominant the UCU Lady Cannons 64-57, snapping out of a rough patch and injecting new life into their playoff hopes. The Lady Cannons started strong, racing to a 22-11 first quarter lead, but KU regrouped and dominated the middle quarters. The Rangers sealed the win with a composed fourth quarter finish capped off by a crucial basket from Ines Kanyamuneza. Sharon Chirabo led the charge for KU Rangers with a game-high 24 points, while Rachel Anyonga added 12. As for the UCU, Martina Anyango posted 17 points and 10 rebounds, and Sylvia Nantongo delivered a monster double-double with 22 rebounds and 12 points. Sylvia Chiduka also contributed 14 points, but the Lady Cannons' inconsistency cost them. The victory lifts KU to 5th place, bolstering their playoff ambitions and widening the gap over the 6th-placed Magic Stormers. UCU, now with their 4th loss of the season, remain in 4th, but are just one spot above the surging Rangers. In the men's fixture, Summit Basketball Club staged a dramatic fourth-quarter surge to edge the Namwongo Blazers 73-70, handing the Blazers their 3rd straight loss in a tightly contested National Basketball League encounter. The game was tied at 51 heading into the final quarter, but Summit outscored Namwongo 22-19, fueled by clutch free throws from Peter Cheng and Frank Nyembo, tough defense and cool execution under pressure. Summit's win lifts them to 5th place with an 11-7 record in their debut top-flight season. Andrew Sendaula led Summit with 17 points and 6 rebounds. Peter Cheng posted a double-double with 15 points and 15 rebounds, while Frank Nyembo matched the feat with 16 points and 10 rebounds. For Namwongo, Moses Mogisha and James Okello each scored 16 points, with Okello grabbing 14 rebounds, as Arthur Wanyoto added 10 points and 11 rebounds, and Peter Obleng chipped in with 10 points. Summit head coach Albert Achiko praised his team's composure and defensive effort in the fourth quarter, while Blazers coach Esko Datanyeko acknowledged the need to regroup after 3 consecutive losses despite remaining top of the standings. Congrats to the KU Rangers and Summit for the impressive victories, and to all teams and players for delivering another thrilling night of basketball action at YMCA Wandegea. Nashirubo Stadium was the stage for an unforgettable spectacle as Border Union FC faced off against Gonya Veterans FC in the inaugural Border game. As the clock struck 4 p.m, the stands were packed with excited spectators, eager not only for the football action, but also for the chance to win one of the 10 Border motorcycles offered throughout the day. Just before kickoff, a live draw heightened the anticipation as fans who entered via a mobile app waited eagerly to hear the names called.
banaye byaddala mpangudde pisi byaddala bibino ebisumuluzo
abanga nange ndina mukisa mu abo abawangudde era banaye byaddala mpangudde.
On the pitch, Border Union FC dominated, securing a commanding 4-0 victory over Gonya Veterans Football Club. Kakaire was the star of the show, scoring twice in the half at the 18th and 40th minutes. Additional goals in the second half sealed their tactical superiority and clinical finishing. The crowd was alive with energy throughout the match, with fans wearing themed t-shirts and waving banners. The motorcycle giveaways kept energy levels high, with cheers erupting as winners proudly accepted their new bikes on the pitch.
Justin Zevuzi ng'omuwagizi w'omupiira nenfuna tiketi nenyingira ne bannange era ne batugaa tusuule tiketi mu gundi ne tusuulamu naye nze abadde w'omukisa asooka.
Building on the success of this inaugural event, organizers announced plans to make the Border game an annual tradition, aiming to expand entries, host more venues, and potentially include international teams in future editions. Their vision is to blend charity, entertainment, and grassroots sports, making this event a cornerstone of Kampala's vibrant sports culture.
Border Union SC ekubye
And
Brought to you by introduces Yinvesta, a convenient way to make your money work for you. #, select option 7 invest and insure, select option 1 invest with Momo, then select option 1 Yinvesta. Finally, enter your PIN to unlock the power of Yinvesta. MTN.